What's up, guys and ghouls?
That's my witch laugh.
That was kind of monkeyish again.
It was, but if you could have done that once in the studio, it would have been great. I'm still waiting for the full reel of you trying to witch laugh.
Listen, you guys, we just decided in this moment we're gonna do a Patreon only Halloween live stream in the Patreon on Saturday, November 1st, the evening of. And then we just said that we'll do my full cut of all of my witch laughs from the studio on the Patreon live stream.
It will be very funny.
It will be very funny. Drinks will be had. Tiny update. That's like a tiny shout out, but different. Listen, you guys, I did get a wheelbarrow. My prayers on the podcast were answered. And listen to here's the crazy news. Not only did I get one,
Oh no.
but I got two wheelbarrows now. And listen, you guys, they're very different. And I feel like they're good for different tasks. I have a metal big heavy one and I have a smaller plastic guy that you would put like plants and like garbage in to get it to the curb. You know what I mean?
Are they both proper wheelbarrows or is one of them like a cart?
Yeah, one's like a cart and the
Okay.
other one's a proper wheelbarrow.
Yeah.
So now for my household, I just need a good ladder because I don't own a ladder at all. And if I have a ladder, then I feel like I will be a real household. A wheelbarrow and a ladder. I'll just be a little old man. So shout out to CJ. Shout out to Aaron for my wheelbarrows. Very excited. I feel like a real person.
You're getting there.
I have many tasks. Somebody is it in the chat? I don't remember if it was in the chat or Instagram DM, but somebody said, "You've seen her with a chainsaw. Imagine what she can do with a wheelbarrow."
I'm getting a dumpster dropped off on Monday for preparations for my roof.
Dang, I always wanted to do that. I have so much stuff in the basement. I just want to throw it all in the garbage.
I am wondering how much I can throw in that dumpster while it's at my house.
I'm gonna go wheel some shit over there.
Right?
Honestly.
If I'm paying for it.
I know. This has been wheelbarrow and garbagey dumpster talk.
It's the reason you come to this podcast.
You know, just nothing but garbage. This past weekend, we had an event at the Blumberg's Haunted Funeral House. You guys know the Blumbergs from the TV show. We bought a funeral home on Discovery. I think it's on the HBO app. I'm not sure. But we had kind of a group weekend trip with friends, and all the Pates came, and lots of people came from out of state, and everybody had to cross the border, and that was frightening as always.
My favorite story about border crossing was when we went across and the border guard wanted to know why Toad was in the front seat.
Yeah. No, he goes, how did he start it?
He
I don't
started
remember.
with how many people are in the car.
Yeah, how many people in the car? And I said this one and this one. And he goes, why is the dog in the front? I go, he's very important to me. And he goes, your friend's not important to you? I go, they're important to me in different ways.
And that was enough for him.
It was. That was a perfect answer. He was like, all right, have fun. And then, yeah, some people got grilled. I know some people got the cars tossed on the way over. We luckily didn't. And then, listen, we'll get to it, but I went on a side quest after the trip. And then I came back alone and I got it so lucky. I got a little guy and he was like, he goes, where were you? And I said, and then he goes, are you bringing anything back with you? And I said, no. And he goes, have a nice day. That's all I got. 2 questions. Boom, gone.
All the way back to the border, Memnon and I, he drove me back home. He was like, we're going to get searched. Like, I always have trouble when I cross.
Cause did he get searched on the way over? Yeah, if you get flipped one way, I feel like there's a good chance you're going to get flipped again.
Yeah. And we were stopped at a Taco Bell right before the border. And I said, listen, you've got like an old white bald guy with a beard goatee in the car. They'll basically wave us through. Like,
Yeah.
And we got there and they basically just waved us through.
Yeah, I feel like everybody had a decent time going back over, but the going in, I think, was treacherous for some people. I purposely put a jacket on so they didn't see my tattoos. I tried to cover everything, but it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be.
Me neither.
But we had a great time. Thank you guys, everybody who came. We did like an investigation of the whole house because it used to, like I said a million times already, it used to be a funeral home. So me and you were parked in the basement where they used to prepare the bodies.
Yep.
And Toadski was a perfect paranormal investigator as always.
The best boy.
What else was I going to say? Oh, yeah. Thank you for everybody who brought, I feel like we got so many presents. Everybody brought such nice things. Whoever brought me the tiny bottle of Crystal Skull vodka, I'm drinking it right now. So if I start to get drunk by the end of this episode, that's on you.
Good time was had by all. Friends and memories were made.
Yep. Really nice weather, cuteness, wholesomeness. Okay, so then, so Superman, the movie, the new Superman sent me a box of goodies and they're like to make a video and promote the new release of the 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray, whatever. So I was gonna go to Cleveland again, but I'm like, I don't want to go to Cleveland again. We were just there. So I was like, where else is Superman adjacent? And I was like, Niagara Falls, and I've only been there once. So I put Toad in the car with his tiny Superman cape that they sent him, and I brought him to Niagara Falls, and it was perfect. We got the cutest video because Superman 2, the original Superman 2, was filmed partially at Niagara Falls. So I thought it would be a cute tie-in of the old one and the new one. And listen, I've only been to Niagara Falls one other time, and it was fucking disgusting. First of all, I've told people not to go. That's how bad my first time was. I don't know what goes on there at a certain time of the year, but it stunk. It stunk like an elephant cage when I was there. I don't know if it's like some algae that the falls get. I don't know what it was, but it stunk so fucking bad. It was so cold. It was dreary. It was terrible. I got water in my face. All of my pictures were bad. It was miserable. And this time was like, if you could ever have a more perfect time there, I don't know what it would be. It was stunning. There was multiple rainbows. The weather was so good. It was so pretty and sunny, and the falls looked so good. Everybody was so nice. Everybody looked so happy. It was genius. I
Did
loved it.
people love Toad running around with a Superman cape on?
They did. It was so cute. Some guy stopped us to talk about Superman. We got frozen lemonades. It was really good. Oh, but I forgot before that because we had the event all weekend, and I'm like, I got to unwind. I've been stressed out all weekend. So I went to Niagara Falls the night before, and I got a hotel room, just me and Toad, and it had a giant ass hot tub and sat in the hot tub literally for probably way too many hours and got Alfredo in my hotel room and sat in the hot tub, and it was so good. And then we went to the falls and it was great.
Is the Flying Saucer restaurant still there?
Yeah, we stopped there. Well, listen, we stopped there on the first day. Toad was so tired, so tired from the whole weekend, then the whole drive to Niagara. And then we got out and he looked so fucking miserable in the photos. So then we slept all night, rested. Because while I was in the hot tub, he just slept.
Right.
Because that was the first time he slept basically all weekend. Then we went to the falls. And then afterwards, listen, I had to stop back by the Flying Saucer restaurant and redo our pictures. And they came out better the second time.
Good. I'm glad it's still there.
Yeah, we went there and we went to the Burger King with the giant Frankenstein popping out. And that was interesting because there's nowhere to park. It's like it's like Coney Island. If you guys have ever been to Coney Island or like Vegas, there's nowhere to go. There's nowhere to park. And the only parking lot by it was $30 fucking. And I got out. I was over it at that point. The whole weekend, I'm like, I'm exhausted. I just want to see this Frankenstein Burger King. So there's this like teenage kid hanging out in the lot. And I look at him. I'm like, are you running this lot? He's like, yeah. I go, I'm going to give you 10 American dollars. And I'm going to run over with my dog and take our picture in front of that Frankenstein Burger King. And I'm going to come right back. And he goes, okay.
Perfect.
Yep. And he did it. And he comes back. We came back. He's like, did you get your picture? I'm like, yep. He's like, awesome. Have a good day. I'm like, sick.
See? Perfect.
I know. I was so stoked. I'm like, I'm not paying $30.
Toad opens a lot of doors.
I know. And you just have to be honest with people. And what I realized after that too is I think you paid for the lot with a machine.
Yeah.
So he's like, I don't get any of that. At least this way I get 10/15-ish Canadian dollars.
Right.
So it worked out great. And we got our picture. Anyway, but the other thing I wanted to tell you about was, listen, you guys, this is really annoying because we don't have it here, but the KFC in Canada has the best, not even kidding right now, the best fake chicken sandwich I've ever had in my life.
Don't want to say anything to one up that, but they had it when I was in England.
Duh, bro. The filet part of it was so crunchy and it was so good in the middle. And listen, right before this, you guys, Tenny was telling me about some crazy sausages he got at the grocery store that are made out of mushrooms. The Kentucky Fried Chicken, that sandwich is made out of mushrooms.
Yep.
Oh my God, you guys. I got it by Niagara, and then when I drove all the way back over to Michigan, I almost got it again. And I didn't do it, and I'm mad that I didn't do it.
You know the big problem, though, when I got it when I was in England? In England, Kentucky Fried Chicken, no mashed potatoes.
No, they didn't have them there either.
Yeah, just French fries.
Canada doesn't have mashed potatoes or biscuits.
Yeah, crazy.
So
that's
a harsh trade.
But it's because Kentucky Fried Chicken biscuits and potatoes
are not food.
Are 100% chemicals.
Yeah, they're not food. I know. That's what they're telling us without telling us, is that those are not satisfactory food items for other countries. They're just fine for our garbage can bodies.
Yes.
I know, I was bummed out. I'm like, this sandwich right now and a couple of biscuits, I would fucking rocket off this earth. I was so happy. Oh, it was so good. I can't wait. Listen, and my friend Kelsey goes over to Canada all the time for various reasons to go to shops, to go to coffee places. I don't know what she does over there. I'm like, I'm gonna come with you and get a fucking chicken sandwich sometimes. Oh, so good. But yeah, we did. And then I had to fill up my tires a million times on that trip. And then I had to come back and spend $900 on fucking new tires.
Ugh,
That was the worst.
there you go.
There you go. I like Canada.
I do like
Oh,
Canada.
and I fell in love with Tim Hortons because I used to go there a lot. I don't know why when I was younger, and then I stopped forever. But Tim Hortons has some good ass shit, and now I'm gonna go there all the time. I feel like their menu is way better than it used to be, and I loved everything that I got there.
The problem for me is that the Tim Horton that I have tried to go to a couple times around here, there's like one person always working, and the menu is always not completely empty.
Listen, that happened to me yesterday because I wanted to be right after I got my tires, I go, you know what? I'm gonna go get Tim Hortons because now I'm in love with Tim Hortons. And I went to the one on Woodward, and it said they closed at 7, and I got there at 6, and I sat there for about 10 minutes and no one ever came. And then I wheeled up to the window and no one ever came. So I'm like, okay, I'm leaving. So it didn't go very good, but I tried.
Yeah.
But mostly everything I had in Canada was good. And it was so much cheaper. I would go there and get like 3 bevs for myself and it was like $11. Here, that would be like 27 fucking dollars. Everything's way cheaper in Canada.
So we're recording this on Saturday, the day after I did my 10-10-10, which is my once monthly live for the Pates only chat where I Pates chat, where I answer any and all questions. And I kept trying to think of what today was and why I remember what today is. And I remembered it today, that today, Saturday, the 11th, is Johnny Appleseed Day.
Johnny Appleseed Day.
The reason I remember that is because when my mom was a teacher and my sister was a teacher in elementary school and there was Johnny Appleseed Day, I had to go in and be Johnny Appleseed for the 3rd graders.
Oh my God, you're still fucking Johnny Appleseed today in 2025.
Yep, I had to have a bag of apples, a canvas bag full of apples. I had to put a soup pot on my head, and I walked around outside the classroom until my mom spotted me and like, oh, look, everybody, it is Johnny Appleseed. And then I had to go inside and tell the story of Johnny Appleseed to all these children.
Oh my God, she gave you like working, like, did you get a check? Did you get a money?
I didn't, but I did. It was very funny. I got to, all the kids in the classroom got apples.
What was the outfit? I'm picturing like Tom Sawyer, like you have cut off pants on.
Yep, you're absolutely right. Cut off jeans with a soup pot on my head and like overalls. Like I was fully in.
Cute.
And it was very fun. But there was my best memory of it was, so I think at that point, Johnny Appleseed would have been like 150 years old or something like that.
Jeez.
And one of these little 3rd graders in the back, because they could ask me any question they wanted to. And I was keeping my eye on him because he looked like a troublemaker. And I heard him say at one point to his friend, he goes, "That's not Johnny Appleseed." And then when I said they could ask me any questions they wanted to, he raised his hand. And I said, "Yeah, can I answer your question?" And he goes, "You're not Johnny Appleseed. Johnny Appleseed would be 150 years old or something like that." And I looked at him and I go, "Oh, so you've seen 150-year-old people before? You know what 150-year-old people look like?" And he gave me the weirdest look and he didn't answer me. He looked at the kid he was talking to earlier and he goes, "I think that's Johnny Appleseed."
You somehow convinced him in that moment that people age to be old and then they start over again and go backwards to be young again.
Yep.
Perfect. Perfect.
But for people who don't know, Johnny Appleseed went across the part of the Midwest and he planted little apple orchards everywhere. And then he would go back and tend to them and he would give away apple seeds to people so they could plant trees. He was an arborist. And so I don't think he's problematic at all.
I hope not. I know that's what I was thinking because I don't fucking know. Everybody that shaped our country is no.
Yeah, I was wondering about it, but then I remembered, so this is good for our paranormal folks. He was like a believer in like Emanuel Swedenborg, who was like a mystic psychic in the 1700s. And even though Swedenborg had some problematic like 1700s ideas of race and culture, I don't think Johnny Appleseed did. I think that he was just like a slightly uneducated, be nice to everybody guy.
Yeah, it was just vibing.
Yeah, just vibing with the apples.
Just existing on vibes only. Johnny Appleseed.
Apple vibes. But I think some of his apple orchards still exist in Ohio.
Cute.
All these years later.
Shout out Johnny Appleseed.
There you go. Johnny Appleseed Day.
Loves it.
And then when I realized it was Johnny Appleseed Day, after my 10-10-10 today, when whatever. During the 10-10-10, somebody had asked me about if I knew any magic spells for autumn. So I have a spell, but now that it's done, I can talk about it because the spell you can't tell anybody you're doing the spell when you're doing the spell. So this is an autumnal spell. It's for autumn. So what you do is you collect together 9 leaves. Magic spell, everybody. Boop, 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 boop. Magic spell. You go out and you collect 9 fallen leaves off of the ground and you soak them in a bowl of water and you soak them for 3 days. Then you take the wet leaves out and you layer them on top of each other and then you roll them up and then you find a tree. Any tree will do. It doesn't have to be the tree the leaves came off of. And you make a hole with your finger in the ground, boop, right down in the ground. And then you put the rolled up leaves in the hole, you cover it with dirt, and then you pour the water on top of them. And you say, steadfast and patient, steadfast and strong 3 times. Then you say thank you 3 times. And then that's the end of the spell. And it's for strength throughout the winter season.
For who?
For you and the people you love.
Oh, okay. Cute. I like it.
But you can't tell, for the 3 days the leaves are soaking, you can't tell anybody you're doing the spell. You can say you're doing a spell. You just can't say I'm doing like an autumnal leaf spell. You can't like give the stuff about it.
Yeah.
And since I dumped the water out today, now I can talk about it.
Okay. So everybody make a secret leaf bowl.
Yep. Secret leaf bowl. Steadfast and patient, steadfast and strong 3 times. And then thank you, thank you, thank you.
Magic corner. All right, you guys, I watched everybody's new favorite horror movie that you don't even know exists yet. Ready? I'm not kidding either. I'm not kidding. It's called Vampire Zombies from Space. Vampire Zombies from Space. It's so freaking cute. Listen here, you guys. It's another one of those things where you can't watch it yet, but you can be on the lookout for it. It is a horror comedy. It's made in Canada. It's an indie movie. It's in black and white. It looks like it was made in the 50s, but it was made now. Mm-hmm. Barbara from Night of the Living Dead 1968 is in it. Lloyd Kaufman from Toxic Avenger and Trauma movies is in it. It is so good. I was so instantly charmed and fucking delighted. I was smiling the whole time. It's the cutest movie ever made. It's like made to look hokey on purpose. They do mistakes on purpose and weird, silly things on purpose, and they leave it in. Like they have people exploding, Flappy Bats, zombies, vampires, UFOs. Another thing that they did that I found so funny is like, when you see like a stage play and there'll be like somebody who's like 18 and they're playing the grandpa.
Yes.
Like they do that shit. Like nobody is the right age. It's all practical effects. It's so funny and good. The sets, they make models. The UFOs in the movie are like the cutest UFOs I've ever seen in anything. Mm-hmm. I was dazzled. All the actors are so good. It's like there's greasers and there's townspeople and they're under attack from vampire zombies from space. There's vampires in UFOs and they are attacking. It's the best thing that anyone's ever seen. I'm not even kidding. It's like my new favorite movie. I'm so excited. So they're doing a tiny tour right now. If you go to vampirezombiesmovie.com, they're still through the end of this month. They're doing some more viewings in Canada and across the United States. And if you missed that, I think they're planning to roll out streaming, VOD, and a physical release in the first part of 2026. And also the movie poster is so freaking cute and beautiful. Everything they did is stunning and perfect. It's executed brilliantly. I feel like when I was watching it, I'm like, any person at home who loves movies and has ever thought for one split second, like, hey, I should make a movie with my friends, this is it, and it's perfect. I'm like so happy for them. And if it better get picked up, I don't know how any of this fucking works. I don't even know if they're trying to do this. Right. I don't know anything, but like, I would be shocked if like Shudder or some streamer doesn't pick it up. Like somebody has to pick it up. It's the greatest. It's literally the greatest. One of the greatest things I've watched this year and any year.
I wonder if it's the same guy. It's probably not because it's been 20 some odd years.
No, these guys are younger.
Okay.
Ish.
There was a movie that came out in 1999, but it was called like The Lost Skeleton of the Cadavre. Perfect. And it was all filmed in black and white and it was filmed to be like a bad 1950s movie.
Perfect.
And the scientists say things like, we need to develop some science to figure out the scientific method. Like they're just not, They're just saying nonsense that people would have said in the 50s. It sounds like that.
It's so good. The cold open, like the beginning is so funny. All the costumes look so good. All the models look so good. Like it gave me so many things. Like it gives like Plan 9. It gives Metropolis a tiny bit. It gave me everything. I was so happy. I was so happy. I'm like, I want to
It's
watch this
for
a
you.
million times. It's for me.
And it's probably not a large budgeted film.
No, I don't. That's the thing is it looks like it. I'm not even kidding. Even though it's meant to look hokey,
Right.
I'm like, I don't know how this didn't cost millions of dollars. Like everything is so well executed and everything looks so good. And the cast is huge and the sets are huge. I'm like, how did they make this?
Right.
It's so impressive. It's so good. It's going to be all of y'all's favorite movie. I love it so much.
Well, let me tell you what a movie studio can do with $180 million. They can make a horrible film called Tron Ares.
First of all, let me just interject by saying, why is it Aries, but it's not spelled right? I thought it was like Ares.
Yeah, I know. The whole thing is just a mess. It's a total disaster mess. It doesn't have any of the original characters from the last Tron movie 15 years ago. It has, first of all, do you know why the movies are called Tron?
Nope.
Because in the Disney film, there's a character named Tron who was in that movie, wasn't in the one that they made 15 years ago, and isn't in this one either.
That don't make no sense.
Nope. And it is, I don't like the Transformers film because my eyes don't know what's happening because there's too much CGI junk happening on the screen. This movie is like that. Like it is a barrage. It is so fucking, there's so much happening and so many loud sounds. It's just annoying. And then you're like supposed to, like your lead actor is the completely like stone-faced Jared Leto.
Ugh. Yeah, if I had to think of anyone to be in like a robot space movie, it wouldn't be him. He looks like a vampire.
Yeah, for sure. And he was in a vampire movie and it bombed.
And everything that he touches turns to
It is not for me.
Yikes.
It is really not good.
You are one of the several people I've seen that from. I haven't seen a single great thing about it.
In the last Tron movie 15 years ago, the evil villain is Cillian Murphy. And so I kept waiting for that cameo, but he is not in this film.
Yeah, why would it? No, he wouldn't. He probably looked at it and was like, no.
But they needed someone to mention Cillian Murphy. So Cillian Murphy's wife is in the film, and that's Gillian Anderson.
Oh, she shouldn't have done that.
No, she shouldn't have.
Oh, wait, was she in the last one?
No.
Oh, nothing that you're saying makes any sense.
That's what I mean. The movie doesn't either. The movie I'm a science fiction person. I like science fiction movies. And the idea is like they learn how to laser print things out of the computer into the real world.
What?
And so they make tanks and warriors.
For what?
So they can fight in wars for governments and stuff.
Good grief.
It's not good.
And then does everybody look futuristic and cool and like a robot? And then Jared Leto just walks out with his like wispy hair.
His face is, I don't even know if it's him because his face is like projected onto the screen of his cool robot body.
Ugh, groan.
It is not good.
Groan. So that would be a thumbs down.
That is not for me.
Boo.
I hope other people enjoy it. I did not.
Yeah, we'll never tell you guys what to do or not do. We're just giving you our opinions. That's why we're here. I'll tell you about something good that I'm watching. I'm binging the show Task on HBO Max with Mark Ruffalo and Tom Pelphrey. Mark Ruffalo, you know from many things. Tom Pelphrey, you might know from Ozark. The series is giving me Sons of Anarchy and Ozark kind of mixed together. It's the same writer as Mare of Easttown with Kate Winslet that was on HBO. It's really good so far. I was kind of like not into it that much on the first episode, but I've gotten more into it. It's like gritty. I wish I could tell y'all what it was about. It's about okay, I'm gonna try and tell you what it's about. It's nope. Mark Ruffalo is a cop, and then there's other cops on the show, and then there's these other guys on the show who are like bad guys, and they are but Tom Pelphrey is a robber.
I have no idea what this show's about.
I know, I'm sorry. He breaks into houses, which is bad, but he kind of has a good reason, and they go into it. And you're kind of on this, like, am I with the good guys or the bad guys? And I like those shows. So it's good. It's one of those things where there's lots of factions of people and there's a lot of characters. And I literally had to do that thing where you go online and you read a a synopsis of the episodes. And now
Gotcha.
I get it, but
Right.
I'm gonna say I was a little bit lost. So you guys might be a little bit lost. Or maybe I'm stupid. I don't know. Oh, okay. So then aside from Task, and there's only 2 episodes left of Task. I think the new one drops this weekend. I'm really excited. And then it's just a limited series. I don't think it's gonna be more than one season. And then the other thing that I binged, which I'm not supposed to do, but I binged on the way back from Niagara Falls
Oh, geez.
while I was driving, is I binged the new season of Love is Blind. There's been let me think, maybe 9 or 8 episodes so far. Listen, you guys, it's just such a shit show. I've said it on here before. It is such good television. It is the worst. It is the best. It's such a crazy human experiment. I'm always shocked every time. So listen, I was about 4 episodes deep in Canada in the middle of the fucking night trying to get home, and I stopped at a Tim Hortons, and I don't know how old she was, 19. This girl comes to the window and she gives me my shit, and I go, "Can I ask you a weird question?" She's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Did you start the new season of Love is Blind yet?" She's like, "No." I'm like, it's so freaking good. I'm like, I've been watching it for hours, and she's like, "Oh my God, I gotta watch it." And then she was like, "I've never watched any of the seasons." I'm like, "Oh my God, just watch it."
Turning girls on to Love is Blind.
Listen, I'm like, if I don't talk to somebody about this show right now, I'm gonna explode. I had so many thoughts, and she didn't watch it, so I had to go home and talk to nobody.
It's very funny.
It's really good, though. There's so many mismatches on this season. What you realize as the seasons go along is that all the contestants are what, roughly 35, 40, 20, somewhere between 27 and 40. I don't know. And then the more you watch it, you realize all these people are single because they're terrible.
Right.
And nothing is that they're doing in this environment is going to make them any better. And they're all going to be terrible together, and they're all going to leave terrible. And then it's just, and in different ways. It's not just in one way. It's crazy to watch. I'm obsessed with it. I can't help it.
This is my last thing. You know what I'm obsessed with?
What?
I'm obsessed with, let's push Kanopy. Get a library card. Watch Kanopy, people.
Listen, you guys, there's an app called Kanopy with a K. You can download it on your smart TV or your Roku or whatever, and then you log into it. I don't remember how it works because I've only done it once, but you log into it with your library card. And then after that's all set up, you get to watch free movies, and their library is so good.
And for October, I've made a minor list of horror movies that are on for free on Kanopy.
Free.
On Kanopy right now. You got Vordelak, Under the Skin. I love that movie. Love Witch.
Nice.
Oddity.
Nice.
Stop Motion.
Perfect.
Wicker Man. Long Legs. Possession.
Evil is fucking perfect.
Terrifier 3.
That's on Kanopy?
Yeah.
That's gonna fuck some people up.
I'm telling you right now, their Halloween horror list is amazing.
You guys can watch all of those for free.
All for free.
Oddity and Stop Motion are so good. The Vordelak is so good. All those movies are so good.
And that's minor.
That's just you flipping through a little bit. They have so many good or older ones.
Yep. I watched Roger Corman's Haunted Palace today with Vincent Price. It's great.
Nice. We love Kanopy.
And that's all I got.
I think that's all I got too.
All right.
I ate so much pizza before this, and I can't even breathe. And I thought it would start disintegrating, and it's not. And I feel like I'm gonna die.
Do you take any probiotics?
Sometimes. I should probably go take about 10 so it breaks down this fucking pizza.
There you go.
Will it work that fast?
Give it 20 minutes. You just need to take one.
Fine.
All right, go take a probiotic.
What else will work?
I don't know. Maybe you're lactose intolerant now. You need to take some Lactaid. Like me, you're going to carry Lactaid around in your pockets. What an old fucking man
I
deal
carry
that is.
everything else. I'll just add it to the fucking collection of all the shit I lug around.
Uh-oh. Stick with the Saguaros.
So I should have ended with the Saguaros. Now we're talking about fucking stomach management.
All right, I'm all done.
I love you guys out there.
Thanks, everybody. We love you.
I love you. I love seeing you guys at events in person. I love seeing you in our... Oh, yeah. If you guys want to join Patreon, it's patreon.com/whatsupweirdo, or find us on Instagram at WUWpod.
It's the bestest people.
It's the best people, literally. If you're having a bad day and you go on Twitter and you go on Facebook and you're like, everything out here is bad, and then you go in the Patreon chat and you're like, everyone in here is the nicest person. They're doing the cutest shit I've ever seen.
Just posting pictures of frogs and flowers
and baked goods and fucking just helping people and like the nicest shit. We have a free cycle in there where people give away stuff for free that they don't want. It's really wholesome.
Pretty wonderful.
All right, that's all I got.
All right, that's all I got. I'll talk to you later.
Okay, good job.
Okay, good job, buddy.
Wait, say your spell thing one more time.
Oh, steadfast and patient, steadfast and strong. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
And that's it. We're gone. Bye.
Bye.
Oh my God, bye.
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 That's Jessica doing that voice.
Bye.